Mic test. Yay, it works. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. That's what today is. All right. I got some stuffs done. The uh the uh the tree cave is now done. I still have to make the cave over there to put the archaeologists in, but the grow barrels are in and growing, all except this one. No, this one, because the pine won't grow. Hey, Nordic Wolf, how are you doing? Hey, Clara. Because I think I'm the only one here. Okay, not the only one here, but go like that. Yay! Attempting to wrangle the brain cells to function. I get that. I get that. Well, you doing you things, and I wasn't sure if you had the moment to do it, Clara, and I started speaking as you came in. So, brain only semi-function, no coffee. Enjoying Red Bull. Hi, Mousy. But we have. So you're saying we should add a maple despite it not growing in pots for consistency? We can, we don't need to. You're welcome for the shout out. There's room for maple. And if I make the actual tree growing area, like I'm kind of thinking, we can fill this with both maple saplings and some maple wood. Because we have room in the walls to make an area to go to a wood cutting area. I put that there as a transition going into the nether area. I thought that looked really good there. Actually, now with that there, I don't think I need that. No. But I have all of the long vines over top of the pathways that I have put in. So you can kind of see where you need to go. For those of us who aren't short enough to actually see the path, we can follow the lights. And then the other glow vines just to even out the lighting. And yes, Clara, there is room for more trees. The other thing I did that I noticed that hadn't been done is I kind of put some dirt around some of the other trees that you hadn't put any dirt or anything around. So yeah, I do really like how this turned out. I don't think, yeah, I don't have any gamma or anything on, so it's a nice brightness in here. It still gives the cave feeling without it being overlit. And then we have going into our end area, which we still have to work on. I haven't done anything else to this yet. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I got all of the roof as dirt because, well, we're in a cave. And then I did the walls in cyan because it gives it a nice even palette that you overlook the wall to see what's standing out. In my opinion, because now, hey, look, there's these, things to look at. Or you look over here, you see, okay, you see the indents in the wall, but you're not drawn to the stuff that you're not supposed to be drawn to. So this is what I imagined. I imagined being a lot taller myself when I made this, but this is what I imagined as this area, and I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do in the walls and whatnot, room for little things here and there. Nether going in this corner, so I have room over here to put a tree farm, which I'm probably going to end up doing now for some of these trees that we have saplings for, but won't auto grow in the botany pots. I'm just going to have a whole bunch of extra materials in the tree farm to be able to place for item pickup, I guess, unless we just manually pick it up instead of having it go into a sorter. So we're going to come up here, we're going to work up here. We are going to actually work up nope. Oh, hey, cool. In there, we're gonna make some desks for them to sit in. And then we're probably going to. What of these would be nothing? Actually, these. What are you? Alchemy benches? I could probably put up a couple of alchemy benches in there. Yeah, I'm gonna put alchemy benches in there as part of their writing desks because it looks like they're keeping notations and stuff on what's going on around them, as well as a little bit of a desk and a seat. We'll have not binoculars, the other things because we don't have binoculars in this. On picture frames for them to be able to pull off and use to watch boats as they're coming. Yeah. I have areas set up in here where I'm going to have items floating. Of course, there is the back rooms, which I have to get rid of. I think I might actually get rid of the dirt back here and put in some sort of a flooring, because I think the stuff is going to continue to grow in here, but I want things on display in here. And that's some of the things that are going to be on display in here are going to be like swords or boats or like little things that I can come up with that are small enough to fit in here, like maybe a motorbike, maybe that type of thing sitting back here that is rare, special armors and whatnot. Hi, Acquire, welcome in. I'm doing well enough. I had an eye appointment and it didn't give me a migraine, so there is that. Oh, a Meowth has appeared if anyone wants to catch it. I do have to get new glasses. I already knew that. But I don't need new glasses because my eyesight is worse. I need new glasses because my eyesight is better. Mousie's still going to kill me for that. But yeah, my eyesight is better. Oh, the other thing I did is I filled in this. Actually, it was pretty easy. All I had to do was walk around one edge, dropping water from a water bucket. But I got the flooring in, and I got the sides kind of done. And to me, that kind of shows, where the water can get up to, in my opinion. And then, little docking areas over here for the small boats. How do you learn this power? Your eyesight gets so much worse every year. Well, see, my eyesight is going from the negatives to the positives, and now I'm so close to zero. As my eyes continue to go the way they're going, they're going to get too far into the positives, and I'm going to still need glasses. So it's not that I'm never going to need glasses. It's yeah, Clara caught it. It's I'm going to need glasses for different reasons. I might be able to get rid of all of the floaty. Actually, Clara, do we still need the floaty lights out here? No, you just hadn't collected them yet? All right, I'll leave them for now. We're going to go up here. We're going to start building some desks. Three, six. So if I do 3 desks per side, I should have enough guys just kind of floating around, I think. How many do I have? I have 1, 2. This might be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you were just marking out where to dig. I kind of figured that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna make desks. We are going to. I don't think I need that. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. I won't need any more golden vines. Stone and grass are not needed. Mahogany leaves I don't need. Um, you can go there. That can go back there. For now, you can. Oh, I have a bunch of you in there. That's great. We'll save those. Okay, so, we have mods for furniture, I think. Macaw's furniture. We will take a look through that. Wardrobe, chair. I don't know what I want them to sit on yet, so maybe stools. Maybe stools. I'm also looking to see what types of wood are in here. I think they're all just the basic stuff. Yeah, alright, let's see what else we have for furniture. Beautify. No. Twig says tables, but I suppose I could use tables as desks. There are desks. There are desks. Ah, another furniture. I know there were shelves, table, stool. I think maybe those stools. I don't want curtains, no flower boxes. Benches, lamps, drawers. I like the idea of benches. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab mangrove bench. Where did those mangrove... Let's grab mangrove drawers. I can put a couple of those together like a filing cabinet. You just use a global search, to be honest, and type words till you find what you want. No, no, I agree to that. And I'm not against doing that. Let's grab some shelves. Because if I can get a spyglass on a shelf... Okay, so let's... I know I want spyglass. Aha! Desk. Redwood modern desk. Redwood covered desk. Redwood desk. Which would look good with mahogany chairs. Oh wait, do I want... You know what, let's do mahogany. The spam fake tests are getting more frequent. What? Huh? What spam fake texts? What am I missing? Did like something try to post in my or something you got? Had a good time. Party Tuck is in the house tonight. It's been a minute since you've heard this song. It's been a stream since I've heard this song. Ooh, wait, there's stripped mangrove ones. Oh no, I wanted the mahogany. Yeah. Because, you know, you totally have driven the... Oh, okay, the New York Easy Pass, they have fines there. Yep, Earlier it was an intended recruiter text. Ah, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. 2 today. Wow. Okay, so we'll start with this, and then we'll see what else we need to add. Oh, I also need, at least for now, to fix that. 1, 2. Okay, so what am I at? I'm at 585. 555. So these are 30 across. So if I go over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place the mahogany desk, you're kind of in the way, buddy. Fine, we'll place that. Two, three, four, five. You're in the way. Okay, we'll set you there for now. And then we'll put one middle-ish here. Three this week. Wow. Someone's popular. All right, so that's not going to look like it's going to be overcrowded. I still want this one there. Now that you guys have moved, I can get rid of that one. This one I wanted there. How has Acquire's week been going so far? Yes, great question. Har, har, har. All right, so will you go on the glass? You will. So if we go like that. Okay, which of these do I like better? There's a mahogany desk. Oh, okay, that expands. All right, I like that. What about you? You also expand. And I don't think I like the covered. Busy week of dog walking so far, but you feel a bit flary today, so you're staying home to take care of yourself. Good idea. No, definitely. If you're feeling a bit of a flare, come on, stay home. Do what it needs to do to take care of it. I assume it's semi-random, but if it's targeted, it won't work, so you don't know why they bothered. Because they can. Because they can be annoying. Alright, so I don't want that one, and I don't think I want that one. You are what I kind of like. Alright, so it's not going to let me sleep up here with all of these guys, I don't think, so I might as well just come down. We'll sleep in one of these beds. Like so. Bop, bop, bop. Oh. Where was I working? Over here. Alright. So if I go like that, that, and that. Ooh. I like. And then put the bench like that. Will it go around a corner? No. I want the bench. I want the bench there. And then put one of those there. Can I stick one of those in there? No. Okay, so that's not gonna work. There was another type of shelf. I don't know if it comes in other colors. Does not look like it. So if I go like that, and then... Aha! Hey, Prelude! Yay, coffee! Alright, yes. That is what I wanted. So I can get rid of that. Are you going to sit on that? Please tell me you sit on those chairs. You don't. Now I need to find something that they are going to sit on. Because that's part of this. You're going to sit on a stool. All right. So we'll get that there. Aha! Is there a tool for them? Maybe. But I think that's a pretty good looking desk. I'm going to put paper and stuff on it later, possibly. I just want the basics of everything in place so I can move on to the next project. I want the basics of each project done so I can move on to the next project and then come through and fine-tune everything. So I have that there, that not there, that there. Just wondering if you could turn those chairs into stools so they can sit, and then maybe turn them back. No, not those chairs. So I have the bench there. And there. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Are you coming to claim a work spot? Huh? Is that what you're doing? I'm sure if I went into survival, you would all be... Oh, wait, no, you're all passive. You guys won't be attacking me. He's just a table dancer. Well, yeah. And that's what let's see, if I have 12 of those, I'm going to have a few more still walking around. That it would look like an actual command center where there's, people sitting at their desks doing the things and a few people walking about. And then I can do the air patrol later. I don't know if I want to do I'm not going to do the air patrol today because I want to have some planes out. Definitely need a table dancer for the... Oh, yeah, every office needs a table dancer. All right, I can actually air patrol that section there too. Cool, I'm not going to have to really add too much of another landing area. I can still control the waterways over there as a landing area for air control. Make you scream, make you scream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 3, 4, 5. It's amazing how I actually found the right color to go with the alchemy bench. Oh, are you guys that? Oh, you are that anxious to get to work. All right. Look at this. I'm probably going to need some sort of lamp. Now I think about that, I'm probably going to need some sort of a lamp in here for these guys at night. I gave you 2 that way. So let's do that to everybody. And the end one can be where the lamps are. I have a few options of lamps. You are not wrong there. Oh my god, donated to the Bizarre Improvement Fund and got 10 ultimate lumber for it. You can now upgrade your hatchet to ultimate. Nice! That's like 1,000 less wood that you have to collect. This is gonna be cool seeing some of these guys sitting and a couple of them walking around like this. I might need to get a few more of the Sea Patrol up here. And for those wondering how I did it, I pacified them at the bottom and I just teleported them up here. I'm not playing that game. I will just teleport people around on the server. Actually, we're gonna go one more further. Here's a question for chat. You have teleport plates, so potato, yeah. But can you put a mod like a mob on a teleport plate and teleport them? Like I know they don't teleport on the elevators, but do they teleport on the teleport plates? Because if that's the case, I may have to rethink what I'm doing for the prison towers, those towers. They do? Okay, I have to then rethink something, but that's fine. I have time. So here's my question. How many of you knew that it's possible to get sunglasses frames as your actual glasses frames? Prelude knew? We will have to science this out. Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting sunglasses frames. as my actual frames. You think you knew that? If I understood what you said, I still haven't woken up. You haven't had your first cup of coffee yet? Yeah. No, that's exactly it. Like, I looked at a pair of sunglasses frames and asked, can I get my regular glasses put into these frames? And they said yes. Especially since I'm getting them done with progressives, or not progressives, with transitions, so I can actually get the sunglass feature in them as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go about there. About there. And we'll go there? Yeah. You get your prescription sunglasses from the same place you get your glasses, and all the frames work for either. It's great. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to go back and to the untintable glasses personally. Yeah. No, that's exactly it. I need to have the ones that tint. You could get yourself a pair of aviator sunglasses that are prescription. There. Well, yes and no, but yes. You might get the frames you got as sunglasses as a pair of normal sometimes. I personally prefer the wider look of the sun of like some of the kind of wraparound sunglasses. And if I'm driving, I need a wraparound style sunglass so I don't get migraines from the glare off of the other vehicles. So when I had seen a pair of sunglasses there that I liked and asked, she looked at me, kind of funny, and she's like, "Well, yes, it is something we can do." It's like, "Cool, that's what I want to do." And then I asked how many people actually, ask if this is something they can do and or have it done, and she's like, "Honestly, maybe 1 or 2%." All right, so I like the fact that there are a couple of the guys walking around. Okay, so I have how many open seats yet? 1, 2, 3 open seats, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys walking around. Your transitions never worked in the car, so you didn't get the last time you ordered. There are a new type of transitions out, though, Clara, that are meant for in the car. They're more expensive, but when I figured in the cost of having to get a second pair of glasses or a pair of sunglasses to fit over my glasses, the $30 expense was worth it, in my opinion. You just have a pair of your everyday glasses and then prescription sunglasses. Kind of a pain to constantly change glasses, but you also haven't tried transition lenses. Well, and see, that's for me, that was the thing. Instead of having to buy a second pair of glasses, prescription glasses that are sunglasses and progressives, because I need the progressives, the extra, $30 on it is, big time money saver. All right, so a Jolteon appears. Oh my word, I need that. I think. Do I have that? I guess I have one, but that's fine. All right, so In time, these 3 people will sit. Then it's just for me to check to see if I only want 4 guys walking around or add a few more. You might have to see if that's an option from where you get your glasses. Yep. Part of the problem with me though is that the progressives aren't cheap. They're not as expensive as some people's glasses that they need. For example, Mousy, but the progressives themselves aren't cheap. So getting a second pair is out of the budget. Let's see what we have for lamps. I don't want a tiki torch. It's a ceiling light. That's a torch. Yay, Clara and I caught it. I don't want torches. Oh, wait, candle holders. What about the world globes? Oh, you mean for the lamps? Wow, world globe. I didn't see that. These. I could probably. How big are you? Have them down so they can share. The globe spins, does it? Oh, it does too. Nice. Alright, I just need one more guy to sit. Alright, so I think only having 4 walk around does not feel enough. Just make sure. I'm going to want to have a few more guys walking around up here, I think. But I think, besides getting some papers on the table, actually, um, how many of these guys I want to have books. I thought there was a book stack too. A bookshelf wall? There is a book stack. Is there... Actually, let's not do... Let's go mangrove. Yeah, I think I like that. There. I like. I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of days. I'm gonna get a few more guys up here. And I'm gonna see if there's anything else I really want to add. I might do a bit of like a map in here somewhere. I don't know where, because I don't want to ruin this too much. But I might be able to do a map on the floor here. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea, except for the fact of that monstrosity. But that's something I'll have to think about. Because now thinking putting a map on the floor here, I could put it on the ceiling, and I might put it on the ceiling. But if I put it on the ground, it will be a little less confusing. I might just go like this, use those 9 going that way, or this way, away from the main building. Why do you have creative energy surges when you're at work away from your iPad? I do not know. So, yeah, alright, let's go and, first off, I'm going to clean this out. No, actually. don't need any of this. Oh, wait. I wanted a couple of these. Don't forget to put something on different on each desk so they seem individuals. Well, see, some of these are clean workers, some of them aren't. See, it's not letting me put these. Oh, there, that worked. I probably will in time. I don't want to go through and find a whole bunch of stuff right now. But, you know, some of them are clean. Some of them have, like, piles of books. Oh, they all have, like, a little pile of books under their desk. Some have books there, so... Wait. Do we have, like, food plates? We do. You can't place them crouched because crouched click is how you change which pile type it is. Oh, the books? Ah! Aha! You want to make a holiday spread at some point? And you can... It's not letting me place. Alright, so I can't place food. We'll do that later in some sort of a... I probably can do it in a item frame and then make the item frame invisible. We'll figure that out. Or with a... is there something else to go with it, like a plate, or do you have to put down... I probably have to put down a cutting board, but I don't know if I can place those on a cutting board. I'm probably going to have to do it on an armor stand and have the armor stand lay flat on there. The plates can't be placed. There are ones that... Well, I didn't see those. Those are pressure plates. Those are pressure plates. That's a warp plate. Plate with dragon and sauce. Rotten pressure plate. Warped bowls. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. The whole roast chicken can be... Well, it wasn't letting me place any of them, so... It's not letting me place any of the bowls either. Alright, I'm not gonna fight with it right now. Yeah, but those don't have anything in them. I wanted, like... Yeah, it won't let me place them on these, tables. Alright, that's fine. I'll get it working at some point. I'll get something to work, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Does the armor stand mod have the if we do have that mod in as well, yes. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna be working in here. Oh wait, I should probably go see what I have. If there's a will, exactly, if there's a will, there's a way. I just don't want to fight with it right now. You'll science later, you've been using all sorts of things to decorate, yeah. I need to see. Between Claire and I, we have a lot of the stuff to decorate with the bones and archaeology stuff. I know I have armors and stuff I want to place in there. I just don't know what all I have. And yes, I'm trying to stick with the stuff I know I have instead of pulling it all from creative, but I might end up pulling a bunch of it from creative. Wait, I had, is it that one? Villager fossil body, villager fossil head. The pottery sherds, I think I'm going to put in Archeos. Yeah, the pottery sherds are going to go in with Archeo. I think the smithing templates, I think, might go in with Harold. The pots, probably in with Harold. No, if I'm going sherds with Archeo, pots should go with Archeo. So the pots will go in with Archeo as well as the sherds. But the bones and the armor, and because armor, the trims go with the armor, the trims are gonna go in with that. Skulls will probably go in there with probably a lot of the heads too, if I'm gonna be honest, like the actual mob heads. Which I thought I had one of these with a bunch of mob heads in. Oh, hey, I just found my wither heads that I was looking for. Right, so this is where a lot of the armors and stuff I have are. Warrior leggings. Okay, so and there's a bunch of other little odds and ends that I know is going to be there. Alright, so I got the warrior helmet. Um, I have a bunch of different stuff that is going to go in there, so let's... No, I'm not putting an end crystal in there. So I have a bunch of different types of armor. I have a bunch of these little... Actually, I'm going to take these right now because I can fit some of these little trinkets in. And now that I'm saying I want trinkets, am I actually finding trinkets in here? No, not really. I know I have them. I might just have to pull them off the wall. And I know there's a bunch of trinkets at the spawn storage. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, did I... That can be turned off. I just lost that scarf, but that's fine. How do I get these off of here? Ah, I have to click on that part. Got it. I need to go get an extra elytra to put in there, I think, too. Viva Californication. Viva Californication. Now, I know, Clara, we were talking about all of the other bones and that you had them. I don't remember if I took any from you. Now, I had just seen one in here. Do you think I can see it again? There he is. I don't see any of the other ones. I think I said I was going to leave them there until I was ready for them. I think that's how I said that. Gonna want those pillars. I am gonna need a few for different types of armors for sure. And then let me grab some of these. We'll get a couple of these on display for right now. And I think there are some at the... Yeah, I don't have all of the bones. Okay. Wait, do I have anything up here of importance? What are... You're my overworld armor. Oh, you're my jammies that I should be wearing. You are my nether suit. All right, let's actually do that. Uh, You can go up there. You can come down here and go there. There. And you have water protection on you. So all right, cool. There was this kid who... Yes, my secret bedroom. Just double checking that there isn't anything in here that I want to display currently. Okay, so you can go in there. You can actually go in there. Anything in here I can display. Yeah, the obsidian skull can go on display. One of these course totems can go on display. Wild Mirill has appeared if anybody wants it. So that's giving us an idea of what this room is for. This is just like the display room. I have a couple of tools on display, an armor piece or something, but then the full sets of everything are going to be back here. Full set of armor on a barrel with all of the armor, like all the pieces of the armor in it. And then upstairs storage for all of the extra. One more. There. Actually, I'm going to change that, I think, out of an elevator to a warp plate. I'm just going to have the elevators go to the top, and I'm just going to have a warp plate into here so it's not as confusing. So I want to go back into creative. How's barrel spelled? There. I was right. I want the netherite barrels. Do I want to go with the white or the blue? Let's go with the white. What's a copper barrel too? Okay, you're kind of cool looking. What are you? Oh, you are an actual cactus. All right, so if I go, um, bop, bop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, so you go there. Uh, you can go away. Open. Oh, I see. I kind of like that idea. I'm gonna have to put stuff in from the top of it, but I do like that idea. And now I can put stuff on the walls. Okay, not there or there. I'm not going to fill this side with them. Mostly because I don't know if I'm going to need that many, but it also then gives me the ability to put other type of storage there. Or at least just decorate it, because this is quite a bit of storage. All right, I wanted. Where was that warp plate? Right there. All right. That's going to be easier to get up into there. What I might do is another one of these to just below the 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 seaport. Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll grab one of these to just below the seaport. There. So that will save time. Oh, I wanted to look at this from outside, from below. Yeah, I need at least 4 more guys walking around in there, I think. And then that tells me how many I'm going to need for the area above, which I'm going to do basically the same. Okay, so now I'm going to have a few of these sitting around with armor on them. So if I go like that, let's do a few along this wall maybe. We'll figure out how to light them after. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, let's see how many types of armor there are. 9, 18, 19, 21, 22. So, kind of do the outsides maybe. 1, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. A Trubbish has appeared. 19, 20, 21. Actually, we'll bring that out a spot. And you know what? Right there, 22. Gonna do them on straw statues. And I'm gonna do a barrel in the ground in front of each one. You have so many happy points that you bought all the rest of the wood you should need to convert to the fishing rod? Nice. Can you put straw statues on pedestals? That might give you a spot to put a light under the pedestal. Maybe. A bit hard to get wood when your hatchet is in the shop, as it were. Yeah. Prelude, prelude, prelude. I love you, but I hate you. Why didn't you say? Well, that's where my thought was going. Yes. Still groggy. I know you are. And I like how our thoughts do complement each other. For some reason, last night Loki had you awake every 2 hours. So no, oh no, that's unfortunate. I hope Loki's. Well, A, I hope you're doing okay, and B, I hope Loki's okay. Not coming down with any type of sickness or anything. The other thing that this has allowed me to do, Prelude, instead of necessarily putting a light under it, which I'm still probably going to do, I could also just put the barrel under it. He'll be fine. He does this when you've had rain. He doesn't necessarily go out as much as he should go. Okay, okay, I get it. Oh, and you guys had rain, I take it? A day ago? Yeah. See, I like these for this type of thing over top of the actual armor stand. Because, yeah, I can still put armor on these guys. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I can still put armor on these guys. And, they can still be kind of, I can still pose them and whatnot. It'll look like something's wearing it. And then if I choose to, I can go through and put names of people in here. All right, so that is a large portion of what's going in here. I guess I should figure out what type of lights. It would have been perfect thing for point If I had point redemption, 100% it would be a perfect thing to be able to come in here and have, your likeness in here. But I can't afford to lose my disability pay if I become a affiliated. You have a similar point redemption and no one has ever used it. Name a thing. Yes, you have your name a thing, and I was going to use it the other day. Well, Clara, no one's saying that if you wanted to, you could make a point redemption to have peoples in here. Alright, I need... I don't want frog lights because we don't have frog lights yet. And yes, I'm being picky with that. We don't have a frog light farm, so I don't really want frog lights. Okay, I'm gonna do this different. Let's go. Well, you don't have to use it to ask. Oh, exactly, and that's why I haven't yet. Um, I want to see what you look like. I don't need you right now. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm done with you. Um, Actually, that's your next prank on Archeo SMP figured out. Oh? Oh! Oh, I have an idea for a prank on Archeo SMP. I really do. I don't want to do it on my own though, and it's going to be a lot of banners. But yeah, send me a message on Discord about Archeo SMP prank, and I will give you my idea. If we don't do it with banners, we can do it with a couple of signs. But yeah, yeah, but they're all like letter banners. Okay, so let's go Bop or which. The problem with doing lighting under these is it's going to make everything far too bright in here, I think. Let's try it and see what we think. Ugh. Wait, I think. I don't know. What do we think, chat? Is it making it too bright? Or is it bringing it to the right type of brightness? So I wanted to be a cave feel, and I think the roots and everything still gives it that cave feel. Crying obsidian is a low light level. Okay, let's go. Ooh, ooh. That's. I don't think that's gonna add any light under these. No, that's not. It's not adding any light. I was hoping for something with a little light, but that's not. But that is, I think, that's a really nice floor overall. I kind of like this blue crying obsidian as a floor. You love the crying obsidian? Yeah, yeah, I'm going to put that as my entire floor. If you're not mistaken, you can also put crying obsidian in one of the tables and make different blocks. That is a possibility. Uh, vanilla ones, yes, not the blue. Yes. Yes. And then I can take the purple crying obsidian and kind of path out where like the walking path would be. You agree? I like that. Now you can also add paths to show where to walk if you. We are on the same wavelength there, Prelude. 100%. Like they do in actual story. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All I can say is darn, lag for me thinking while you're typing. No, we're just good at watching other people and then having ideas come in our head that would never have if we weren't watching the other person. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's now go. No, wrong. Let's grab a stack of that, and you can go back in there. Sing, sing, sing with me. That would be this one? Nope. None of these work with crying obsidian. Oh, that one. All right. Matches the tent colors well. Very well. Yes, yes, it does. All right, so let's actually, we're gonna split that up a couple of times. We're gonna do 3 different ones. No, no. We're gonna turn you into that. Where was that angry? Oh, maybe. I want that angry. So we have. Okay, so that, no matter how I place it, is going to be the same direction. Same with the sad. It's all going to be the same direction. Oops. Alright, I think the best for the floor, for the path on the floor, is going to be either the inlaid or the inscribed. I think I'm going to go with the inlaid. Let's just try this. Wait, so we have smooth inlaid, smooth double inlaid, and thick inlaid. Or you could go totally not modded and use the smithing tables. I could do that. Okay, so now let's go. Alright, so bop, 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 bop. Or no, I think, well, that would work really well too. But it gives, this is that with extra. They all face the same way. So I think because that is this with extra. And I like the extra in that area because that area is opulence, right? Mm, okay, so I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Don't need you or you. Yeah, and that gives me places to build other things that I might be able to find. Like if I can find like a small bike or a small vehicle, small oddities. Nope. One, two, one, two. Okay, so let's just kinda. Why is there a drowned noise? Why is there a drowned? You're not a drowned, you're a zombie. You know what? You would make an interesting addition. Where am I gonna put you? Okay, I need a... No, you're not leaving. I need an anvil. No. You look like a Thomas. All right, Thomas. Where am I going to put you? Ooh, you know what? I need you to stay still, Thomas. So I want and is there no there is dirt path slab. Sure, that will work. Go bop bop bop. No, Thomas. Why are you? Thank you. Hi. Welcome to your new home. So that can go away, that can go away. You are a very good model of the chainmail you are wearing. That is very you. It's very zombie chic, and I approve. Yes, I'm Siskel. Yes, I'm Ebert, and I'm getting 2 thumbs up. Okay, so now, do I want this wider? Do I want this a couple wide or too wide or 3? Probably 3. Two or 3. Actually, no. Looking that one, it's actually going to be faster to place this than it is to be looking it up. the Nicket escaped. It got away in the nick of time. Mind you, nobody tried for it, but still. I'm gonna keep going there single, like that, I think. Because it's not an actual walkway. Now, I don't know if there are purple barrels. I know we can get purple barrels. Clara. Well, at worst, I can put in. I wanted to use one of the expanded barrels because it holds more, but I don't know if Clara can actually paint like a netherite barrel to be different colors. Oops. And I'm afraid Clara might have been drawn back into work. Yay, Mousy got the ultimate hoe. Alright, I think I need a doorway. No, that will be... hold on to what we've got. Actually, I like the look of that. Wow! This way, these areas are still kind of hidden. That I still have to work on, but oh, I forgot to grab something out for supper. It'll be Plan B, because it can be cooked from frozen. Mousy. When you go feed the cats, can you pull one of the things of peppers out of the freezer, please? Our mountains are very pointy. Alright, so there is a purple barrel. Yeah, yep, the bell peppers. Thank you. That will give them a chance to thaw. Oh, alright, so it's all gonna go the same way. That's fine. Wait, these now I can still put underneath maybe. Yeah. Alright, I like that better. And then it still kind of looks like the flooring. There. Thank you. It's coming together. Like I'm gonna have a few more of these with different weapons and stuff. I think I'm gonna leave the front side here for tools and not weapons. So a couple of different materials for like pickaxes and whatnot, hammers, and then more of the armor and weapons back here. Where I'm gonna have armor on one side, I can place something for a weapon or a tool on the other in front of some of these. And then along the back, I have room to put a bunch of like empty barrels and stuff, like barrels of fruit and whatnot that also could be brought through here as a normal destination port. But Scotsman, wow, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sanctuary SMP. Thank you for the raid, Scotsman. Hello, everyone. Um, let's go like that, like that. Tab out so I can see who's all here. Jerry May, welcome in. Max Mini, Scotsman themself, Frauke, Super Fast Fag Hunter, Miss Ferret, K the River Cat, Lion Eck. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Glam Pixie, nice to see you. How is your stream, Scotsman? I'm sorry. I need glasses. They are ordered. Won't be here until like 3 weeks. That's what you get for picking a dumb name that no one can pronounce. I That's a service I pronounce is mispronouncing names. Not pronounce. That's a service I provide, which is mispronouncing names. Stream is good. You brought a happy guest to the Nether to start work on the foundations for your Nether towers. Nice. That must have been a chore waiting for. Oh, no, you actually couldn't grow one in the Nether. You actually have to bring in a. Wow. Yay. Shadow Mouse, seek out the Loomies. I'm Canadian Dragon. For those who don't know me, I'm playing on the Sanctuary SMP. I am in creative because I know how I can do this. I hate the grind. I'm having fun. I'm working on a smuggler's cove. I am working on a smuggler's cove, in which I will be displaying wares. I will be displaying wares in behind a legitimate shop front in the shop area of the village. And for those that haven't seen it, my headcanon tells me that Scotsman can be in multiple worlds at once, and Scotsman is here making a record deal because he's a famous record producer. Has many hits on many records. Blast Jordan is jealous of Scotsman, and yeah, Scotsman, I do appreciate your raid. If you need to go and do after stream care, please go and do so. Grab a stretch, grab a beverage, grab a snack. Do what you need to do. Hey, Fag. Of course, you can be multiple worlds at once. Being 12 squirrels in a trench coat, you can be all over the place. Yes, you can. So this shop is not my. This is based on a build by It's Marlowe. I altered it a little bit, but it's still based. I have to write the base who the tents I have based the current build I'm working on off of. I love these. I love these tents. This tower goes up to the other thing I worked on today, which is the Sea Patrol. They watch the waterways and make sure that, you know, all the ships are going to be docking in the appropriate areas. And then above them is going to be the Air Patrol, air traffic control, which will be directing not only all of the airplanes, the seaplanes, but also the airships that I'm going to be putting in. So that tent is basically multiples of that all attached. That was an interesting endeavor into my patience. But I think it's looking good. I love these pedestals. I like having things floating above that you can see that, you know, are available for purchase. And then the secret rooms. I need to find a couple of small builds to put in here. I want to put like a small bike or car or something here. I'm going to put like a large sword or something on the wall. You know, those little hidden treasures that archaeologists seem to find and like to hide away. Oh, we also have we have Thomas. Thomas stumbled in, so I put Thomas to work at the back desk. It doesn't really look desk-like. I might make it more desk-like. He looks nothing like a tank engine, no, but he does look dashing in his chainmail armor. So each one of these straw statues is going to be one of the different types of armor. There are 22 types of armor in the game. I have a straw statue with a barrel for each type back here, so I can have all the different types at least shown, if not stored. Upstairs, inside the oh, no, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. What am I thinking? This is the inside of the tent upstairs. I have a whole bunch of barrels for storage. I'm not tall enough to open them properly, because, oops, I am just over a block tall. It's one of the Origins mods we have going on. It's a lot of fun. It does cause issues in gameplay. So the Sea Patrol and the Air commanders all have space back here that they can take shifts in and sleep. There is this is gonna be Chef. Chef is gonna be walking in here where I'm gonna have the kitchens. Har. I don't know what I'm gonna have in storage over here yet. I decided I wasn't gonna fill this, but I have an idea that this will be like paintings and pictures and banners and stuff. We can take. Let's take this down, and this will be faster to get up to where the Sea Patrol is. And yeah, we have our little workstations. Each person has their own who's my thing. I am brain fogging hard today. I had an eye appointment which really put me all over the place. Telescope. They each have a telescope. That's what I'm gonna call it, the telescope. I wish I had binoculars in the game. I don't. But you got a good view here of all of the waterways. I am gonna have a few extra guys up here just walking around. There's 4 currently not at desks. I think I want 4 or 6 more walking around doing the thing, making it look like they're, passing information along, all of that. I like the fact that these guys will actually sit in chairs so that it looks like they're doing their work. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Enjoy your lurk, Scotsman. I was actually just trying to decide on what I was going to do next. I could pull out types of armor and start placing armor on these guys. Oh, I know what I needed to do. You were going to be set up back here because there's a couple other types. Oh wait, you can go. Nope. Aha! And I know there's a couple other. Why did you not connect? I don't know. I'm confused. I'll fix it later. I know there's a creeper and a guardian that I can put in here as well. Mm. Okay, Mousy. You can go there. These ones will be for tools. I'm going to want a few more of those for actual swords. So let's place... No, there. They're not going to be right on, but that matches that, which means I also need to go... Where did I did go right against there. So you're going to go there and there. And that gives me how many different weapons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 weapons. I can put like a crossbow and a bow. Do we have, what type of bows do we have? Do we only have regular bows? We do. Well, that's unfortunate. Why are my cap locks on? But I do have daggers. I thought I had daggers. There should be daggers. Oh, I can put a trident in one. Oh yeah, the slingshot can go in one. You know what? I can do that right now. Oh, I think we have a cannon. We have a cannon. Can put a cannon in one. Fire ruby shovel. Smelts ores. Oh, the pickaxe smelts ores, yeah. Okay, so let's grab one of those. Red matter shovel? Um, you know what? We're going to put one of those out there. For now, we're going to put that in there and that in there. Yeah. See, that's what I'm going to want. I'm going to start here with, you know, the lesser armors and work my way around. There's barrels here. Anything else of these I get are going to be stored upstairs, so they don't need to be in here. There's a spew paw available for catching for those playing Pokemon game. I don't know if I have one. I guess I might have one, but anyone who's playing and would like to try and catch it, please feel free to do so. So let's grab a trident and stick it in there. We don't have spears. Actually, thank you, baby. Ah, we have machetes. Oh, nope. All right, fine. Take that out there. Put that there. That there. That there. Yay! I caught it. No, I didn't. Ah, there we go. Dragon tooth knife. And we will do a nether quartz cutting knife, and a dragon eggshell knife, because those are the harder ones to find. Alright, so I have a few more that I'm gonna figure out. Oh, let's do a crossbow. And I can save the rest for later. So let's grab out wooden armor. There's wooden armor, if I remember correctly. Fine, go. Would it look better if you placed a loaded crossbow? You can use either an arrow or a rocket. The problem is I don't want it to be loaded because they wouldn't have it loaded in case somebody walked in and just grabbed to use it, right? I thought there is. Okay. There we go. Actually, let's do it this way. Okay, how, oh wait, let's go like this. Why won't you let me? There we go. Okay. Bop, bop. I actually like the pose that he's in. Can I name you? Show name, yes. There we go. And there. No gravity. Do I want you small? No. One armor stand should be Mousie's size. We will figure possibly doing that. I would need Mousie standing beside it for comparison, but there's the possibility of that for sure. There. And if I have them all named as to the type, Then when I get more, I can come over here and drop all the armor in. Now I'm also going to need probably stacking upgrades in all of the barrels so I can get a couple sets in. But yeah, this is working out good. I just want to make sure, yeah, I don't have my night vision or gamma on, so it's Uptown Girl. Do these boots have... No, they don't. All right, cool. Hi, Octogen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Thursday. Oh, wait. No, it's not that what I thought that was. Actually, what I need to do, go back there. We will go like that, and I am going to do the smart thing while I'm thinking about it. Go here. I'm just trying. There, that's what I'm looking for. And need and one of those. Eh, eh. There. You're fine. Yay. There. I almost need to change the wood on this. It blends nicely, but almost too nicely. I'll see. So I know a lot of us know how Scotsman has been doing his taming. I have my own method here where these all have honey underneath, so I get them to stand in the composters here, and I hide there. And I'm short enough that I can crouch just underneath the trapdoor, and they shoot above the trapdoor and don't hit me. I can do I can do 5 for sure. Some of the outer ones don't like to work sometimes because they'll kill the guy beside them. But I heard more than 2. Is there more over on this side? If there was, they are no longer. I don't need to worry about catching these guys right now because I get so many um, raid parties walking through here. At one point, I had a lot of boats filled. I had a lot of boats filled. Not as many boats right now, but for those wondering why I have paintings all over the place, Clara needs paintings for food. Doesn't actually eat actual food. Now I just have boats. Clara doesn't eat actual food, but she gets restored nourishment from paintings. So there's a lot of paintings. Duck, quack. But I do think this is where I'm going to leave it. That tree isn't staying there. This is where my prison yard is going to be, but I need this area to finish getting all of my guys, as I want enough for the air traffic controller. I need 5 wardens for each of these trees. I might also put, if they were the same size, I could have put a wall between them. Oh, that's where the rest of yous are. My next question is do I fill that with honey? They're getting ready to be Sky Patrol. Yeah. I don't want to save them yet. Like they will go away. I'm thinking of putting honey blocks down there, letting them all kind of stick there, and then dropping lava on them. Or they could just fall to their deaths. Oops. You can go. Yeah, that's right. You go in there with your friends. Nope. I wanted you. Don't want you or you. And all right. Let's see who we can raid. Let's go to here. Yay, Mousy caught it. Um, wow, nobody I know playing Minecraft. Anytime, Prelude. Anytime. Don't have to ask for that. Alright, right, I'm gonna go to someone who's playing Stardew Valley. No, I'm not. I'm just going to call it there. I'm not going to raid into anybody I don't know. I've had issues doing that, and nobody I know is playing anything for much longer, period, because they've all been streaming 5 or 6 hours. So I am not going to raid anybody. I do want to thank you all for being here. We will not be having a stream on Saturday between Clara and I. Mousy and I have plans that take us away from home. So, unless I do a co-stream with Clara between now and then, I should be back on Monday. You guys are very welcome for the stream. Thank you for sticking around with the raid. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the interactions. Thank you to the mods for doing the mod stuff. Please take the time to tell those in your lives who are important to you that they are. Let them know you love them. You never know when you're not going to get the chance and it's too late. And as always, friends, if you can't be good, at least be good at what you're doing.